like, wow.
Yes, it's that time again. Tune into Taking It Too Far podcast.
We'll talk about that in a minute.
Live with 3 P's in the pod. Funny stories and bad interviews with 3 P's in the pod. Good times are right here. Taking It Too Far podcast. No need to be politically correct today. Let's take it nice and easy. The best friends are here to make your day. It's a Taking It Too Far podcast.
Welcome. I'm Brandon.
La, 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 Laura.
Adam.
I was saying, it's like Charlie Brown's teacher when you're trying to talk to me when the mics are
When the
off.
mic's off, yeah.
All I hear is wah, 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 wah. What are you doing over there?
Liking and subscribing.
I feel
Ooh,
you're
I like what he
liking
just
and
did there.
Subscribing
Trying to be a professional.
Liking and subscribing.
to who?
The Taking It Too Far podcast. Now available on your mom's iPad.
One of my friends asked me the other day, she was like, can you send me a link to your podcast? And I was like, no, I don't know how to do that. But if you look us up, we're the Taking It Too Far podcast. I'm not technologically savvy, guys. That's all my husband. I don't know how to do this stuff.
You don't know how to do anything?
I don't know how to do anything.
Oh, I probably shouldn't go live. I mean, there's stuff in the...
Yeah, I'm not wearing any pants.
There's
so
stuff in the house.
My balls are out as we speak.
Yeah.
So did you guys go get pizza yesterday?
I'm not wearing any pants. No, we did not go get pizza yesterday.
Where were we going to go? We got pizza yesterday?
Yeah, when we left the skit,
Yeah, I thought
we were invited to go get pizza.
you guys were gonna go get pizza at least.
I don't even think they went and got pizza.
I think.
Oh, they may not have. I don't know.
No.
No, they got Trump carded.
Somebody's kid was hungry.
Yeah, that's
Probably
a
went
funky,
and got Popeyes.
it's a funky bunch over there.
They probably did go and get Popeyes. Popeyes is a delicious food group. Everybody should have it.
I'm pretty sure they talk crap about Popeyes.
I do too, because I don't like Popeyes. I think it's freaking nasty.
I
That
cussed.
edit was for you.
I cussed.
I said friggin' instead of.
I just cussed.
Yeah, now
Yeah.
you got to edit because.
Let's start over again.
Bull crap.
Oh, you got somewhere to go?
No.
We were walking into a store today,
Exactly.
and my 6-year-old said, where's the frickin' exit? Or where's the frickin' entrance? I was like, excuse you, what did you just say? Like, no, we don't talk like that. He's like, oh, I'm so sorry. I said, yeah. No, sir.
And you kicked him in the head?
No.
Okay.
But,
Okay.
like, I almost laughed. Like, I was so shocked. You don't say that. You don't say frickin'.
I tell my kids after 5, hold on, I'll tell you about this in a minute and a half. Because when it comes to the almost cussing or whatever, guys, you got to stop. But
I consider frickin'.
I don't consider,
For a 6-year-old?
it's words that I don't want you using, but no, it's not a bad word, but it's the same thing. I mean, I think we've talked about it before where, do you want me to spank your butt or whip your ass? You know, the word that he's going to edit and scream at me if I use.
I think
you know?
you can say ass.
Oh. Do you want me to spank your butt or whip your ass? What's the difference between, that's the difference between friggin' and
ass.
Okay, not that many times.
That's a song.
yeah.
It doesn't matter.
And it's an animal. It's in the Bible.
Well, the Bible... Who says the Bible is like the be-all, end-all?
I don't know.
You?
When?
When you were preaching earlier?
What about the book where it talks about the guy flying around?
When?
I think
What about
that's
that
a
part of the
different
Bible?
When
Back in Jesus' times?
book. I think that's a different.
I
He
don't
fought
recall.
dragons and stuff.
Oh, him.
I was never taught that.
Yeah, because they didn't include it in the Bible. But it was a book
It was a book.
written
Well-
alongside the Bible.
Well, that's not the Bible then, is it?
Well, who says that what we have as the Bible is actually what they wanted to make the Bible?
Whoever made the freaking Bible.
That's not. See, but then
That's actually not. There's more to that, but
then who said? Like, who's the one that gave them the power to do that?
Jesus.
No.
I'm not going to get into it.
I don't know.
Exactly. You don't know.
The Bible was a condensed version of a bunch of different books, and they left a lot of books out. So.
A lot
Aren't we
of books
supposed to
out.
like go somewhere and learn about this? Isn't that why there's churches?
Churches don't teach you this stuff.
They teach you from the Bible.
They teach you from the books in the Bible
That they agreed upon.
Agreed upon.
To fit their narrative.
Years and years and years after. Like, I mean, that's legit. Like,
Yeah, that is legit.
There's a book of, there was a lot of other books. So
Again, you think about what the stories of the Bible are. They're just compilations of people.
Yeah.
Of what they've seen at the time or
like
heard. Most of the time, it's not even firsthand
it's like
accounts.
a reading from the book of Matthew.
Right.
But Matthew's not even firsthand accounts.
Right. Well, kind of. So it was his journal. Like, he wrote a book, his life story or whatever. So what they did, and for a good portion of it, is all the parts related to Jesus. They brought it in, and then they still condense it down to how do we want this story to go? So
How do we want this story
the
to go? You see
Holy
what he's
Bible,
saying there?
the Holy Bible itself is literally a Reader's Digest version of a library.
It's just like that thing you hear about Jesus wasn't born in December. It was just to fit the fact that we
Right.
needed a
There's
holiday for the pagans' equinox or whatever.
Right. There was an attempt to make it easy to join Christianity by aligning holidays and events with pagan and other. I mean, there's plenty of other religions at the time, but yeah, that's why a lot of your biblical stories match up with other religious stories. Adam and Eve, Pandora's box. There's a lot of that stuff, and
There's a lot of things that matches like Egyptian stories too.
for sure. So they say, I've often wanted to get a hold of a religious, like a scholar.
Not
somebody,
a pastor.
somebody I can sit down and talk to, because I have a lot of questions about this stuff. Because we don't talk about our religion or whatever. I consider myself a spiritual, like religious-ish type person, minus organized religion. And I have a lot of questions that when you go to a preacher, that preacher is telling you what he was taught, which was telling him what he was taught, all the way down to an event that he's talking about, which was literally, okay, people, we got to stop this fighting.
It's like 1500s.
We've got to figure out. I think it was called the Council of Nicaea.
1500s.
And literally,
1555 to be exact.
and they decide. I don't know when the date was.
I do. I looked it up. I just wanted a deep dive on this.
They decided what goes in it. Just like, Judas is the bad one or whatever, He also had a book, and they decided to eliminate all of what he wrote.
Yes.
So we don't actually know his side, not that
We don't get his side of the story.
Right.
Well, we can now.
Mary Magdalene
But they
had...
all agree. Everyone agrees that something happened.
For sure. And I'm not saying that nothing. I'm not saying it's all bullshit.
No.
What I'm saying is when you read the book itself.
Why are you saying no?
Because there's actually a story of the exact same thing in the Egyptian literature.
And Greek mythology and
The exact same
Norse,
story.
and Norse mythology.
What do you mean?
Like does God's son sends his son and he dies on the cross.
I
and
said there's
Right,
so
something.
everyone agrees that something happened.
Right, for sure.
That's
Different
something
names.
when you say but everybody agrees. Everybody might agree on like the details.
The details are very disputed. Like that's the problem, and it is it's passed down.
I'm saying like everyone agreed like you just said it. That someone came down. There was a son that died.
Well, that's just another story though.
Right.
Everyone's saying that something happened. A son came down and he died.
But everybody doesn't necessarily agree on that part.
Well, there's a lot. So
There's similarities but differences. Does that make sense?
yeah, there's not.
There's coincidences.
It's crazy to have 15 different religions and they all are very similar. So I agree. What you're trying to say.
I'm saying that something happened. Everyone is saying, okay, this huge event happened.
No.
No. That's not true either.
Then how are they all? How is everyone?
Because everybody has a story that's likeness, but different.
Not to mention that there's thousands of years of crossbreeding where it's one of those
translations.
The three of us can explain what we did Saturday, right? We were all together Saturday, and we all know exactly what happened. But when we tell our friends, I'm going to tell my version of it, what happened. You're going to tell yours, and you're going to tell yours. And then whoever they tell, oh yeah, that's the same story. But then everything just deviates just a little bit. It's just like playing the telephone game.
Yeah, but if there was a race that happened on Saturday, and all of us know that the race happened on Saturday, and in 100 years, everybody's gonna know that there was something that happened there. There's a racetrack there, okay, but there's different kinds of cars and things, and people are there's going to be different literature about it, but
true,
people aren't going to understand because they're going to have different kinds of vehicles in 100 years,
right?
And they're going to be like, well, what was that? And do you understand what I'm saying? Like something happened, and everybody's going to make up their own little deviations on it, but like, am I making sense?
Yeah,
are you understanding what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, there was something. Sure.
Well, what do you mean by something? There's so many different things. Like, okay, are you speaking about the flood? Are you talking about like the death of Christ? Are you there's so many different parables that have it in the Bible.
Each religion states that there is
a son of God. Is that what you're trying to get at? Are you talking about the death and the resurrection? What the Bible talks about that?
I'm just saying that each religion just states that there's something out there.
True.
You're like heaven.
There's just something out there.
You're not explaining what you're talking about. Are you talking about like the end of life or what? What are you talking about?
I think what she's talking about is religion itself. In general.
There's
something. I get what she's trying to say.
Religion itself is an idea.
Yeah. I don't know how to explain it.
I get what I understand it.
Like I feel like you're fighting me on it.
No, I'm just trying to understand. I'm just trying to understand. Like, are you speaking
that there is a God? Is what she's saying.
Yeah, that there is a God.
Oh, everybody. Yeah, there's thousands of gods in some religions.
That's what she's getting at. Is no matter what it is, anybody who has a religious belief, all those religious beliefs.
Believe in a God
at the very core have something
God?
like even the mythology.
Well, that's what religion is
right?
But the fact of the matter is that there is something that there's not like.
Yes. If you believe
religion. Okay, people are killing each other over the fact of the matter of like, oh, I don't believe in your God. You don't believe in my God.
Yeah,
blah,
since the
blah,
beginning
blah.
of time.
But the fact of the matter is that there is one God. There is a fact.
Or not. But okay, well, how about this? How about I put it like this? Do you believe there is? Do you believe there is? Do you believe there is? Then there is.
There's
simple as that.
Something there.
There's simple as that. If you believe it, then it is. I mean, what's
I stopped fighting.
Nobody can straight up come to you right now and say.
I feel like you're getting louder and louder at me, and I'm telling you, I'm just saying, like, I feel like there has to be something there.
True.
If all these people at some point were like, let's write it down. Yes, you write it down. Yes, you write it down. Yes. Okay, we'll all write it down because eventually somebody's going to have to know this in the future. And then it all got like mishmashed and tangled up.
True. The idea of Santa, it's Christmas time. We can go with that. Santa Claus was based on a real person.
Yeah, but why don't we talk about Krampus anymore?
Okay, so that's my point. Is Santa Claus was based on a real person, a real event, something. But the mythology, is that the right word? The mythology? The mythology of Santa Claus, you go across the world and there's so many different variations. So yes, I get what you're saying. At the core of it, something made the very first people believe there's something higher than them.
Yes.
So when you're
Thank you.
okay,
Thank
no, and
you.
he was getting that too, but he was trying to narrow it down to more of a event, and you were talking more of the idea, I think.
Yeah.
Right, you guys are on the same page. He was just
Well,
trying.
I think humans in general believe that there's more.
Yeah, the first people.
Even
you
people
look
that
up
say
at the
there's
sun.
agnostic doesn't necessarily
I feel
mean
like
they're-
when I try to get a point across, though, you're like, explain it now. Explain it.
No, because I'm
Say
trying to
what you mean
understand.
I think he's
now.
interested in what you're
And
trying
I'm
to
like,
say.
I'm interested. I just don't
can't,
understand.
like,
I don't
you're putting
understand.
me on the spot, and it makes me nervous, and I don't know how else to get my point out.
I felt like every time you were trying to explain it, you would just stop. And then you wouldn't explain it. And I'm like, that's what I was just trying to tell me what you're meaning, because you'd be like, well, I mean, and that was the end of it. So it's like, I felt like halfway through you're trying to say what you wanted to say, and then you wouldn't say it.
Because if you can't understand my deeper meaning thinking.
She's trying to word it right. That's what these conversations do, though. They make you really question a lot of things.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I quit, like I was trying to say just a second ago, I quit trying to name it. I don't argue. I'm not going to argue the name of your God or my God or his God or whatever, or gods. I'm not trying to do all that. It all makes sense to me. Zeus was the king of the gods. Is that the God of Christianity? Because put no gods before me.
There you go. Who is the God that God of Christianity is speaking of?
Then when
it could be another religion's God that we're talking about.
Right. Don't talk. And then you talk about ancient Egyptians. Well, I mean, I think there's plenty of evidence to show that we're wrong with our timeline as humans. There was something that's not being taken into account. I mean, there's too many grand story, we'll use the pyramids. There's a lot of pyramids out there. Now we're finding through different things, something across the world. Well, there had to be a reason why civilizations across the world built pyramid type structures that by all accounts didn't even know they existed across. You know what I mean?
Well, that's a lot of the problem with the Bible, especially growing up. It's this like the timeline doesn't work out. And when you get older and older and you start realizing the timeline doesn't work out, and then you ask your pastor, hey, what's up with this timeline?
And then you get
they just have dumb excuses all the time.
Faith.
It's always you got to have faith. You just got to believe in it.
Right.
It's like, well, no, because maybe like 1950 when you didn't have the internet, you could say that, but like we have the internet now. So like
yeah.
We have information now.
But
so we have more information available.
Same concept.
Because like what you say, you want to talk to like a Bible scholar. I want
to talk to a historian.
So those people are the only ones that really knew about all this stuff. And not saying that I'm well versed in it, but I know about. I'm aware of it. Someone like me might not have ever been aware of it in the 50s or the 40s or the 30s or the 1900s. They would have never even known that. Wait a second, you're telling me there's like 100 other books that aren't even in the Bible?
Right, exactly. But my issue with that is the internet is also doing that. It is
not the internet because it's not.
But you can
find the information without having the information be given to you biasly.
Right, but when you search that, I'm still one of them people that don't. What's the word? I don't want to say I'm a skeptic. Even when I look something up online, because I do feel that stuff's being funneled to you, and then too much information is a bad thing.
But when you get it from reputable sources, and then you're not just getting it from like drfeelgood.com,
but
like you're getting it from actual like institutions.
Right, but you're to argue that you just said that the Bible itself, right, was put together by reputable
No, it's actually put together by the Catholic Church. Did you know that?
It was
they were Catholic. It was the start of Catholicism.
For a long time, that was a reputable source.
Right, that was the reputable source at the time. So now you're
but now we know it's not. So now we got to go back and fact check that. Like we know all the problems in the church, not just the Catholic Church. Many other problems in many other churches, but mainly the Catholic Church has got some issues. Major fucking issues.
I will say there's some issues, but from what you're saying, the reputable source. Well, now our reputable source is what? Who do you actually believe now? That we've proven that
CNN.
We've proven that media outlets, you can't take words from that because they change it. National Geographics, they're still owned by these same. There's still a narrative being pushed, and it's been that way since the first time, however many years ago, that one person was able to convince somebody else that he was right. So that's where I have a hard time with everything. If I don't see it, I don't say there's no way. I believe. There's a chance, sure, but I'm not taking your word for it. I mean,
Yeah.
If you told me that you had a Tyrannosaurus Rex, we'll be realistic.
That was what I always asked about, was the dinosaurs to my pastors. Like, well, when did the dinosaurs
What was
come
their
in?
answer?
I can't ever remember because every time I was like, well, that's bullshit. Even though as a 6-year-old,
it says in the Bible.
That's bullshit.
It says in the Bible.
Where? It says what in the Bible?
Read the first few lines of the Bible and explain.
Good. Tell me.
It says, in the beginning, before God created light, there was these creatures and all this shit.
No, it does not. In Genesis?
Okay, I'm not arguing.
No, okay. I'm
they have
just being
names
me.
for
Can
them,
I
but-
just be doubting Thomas?
Yeah. For the longest time, dinosaurs were called leviathans because that's what the Bible said was there before light.
I did not know that.
I'm pretty sure. Don't quote me.
What version of the Bible are you going off of?
Either way, I think it's. I don't
Have
want.
you read Revelations lately?
I'm living Revelations lately. What are you
No,
talking about?
I'm
The world
no
is going
joke.
down,
Like
man.
you want to talking about beasts and leviathans and shit.
It may
like
have been
that?
in Revelations actually.
No, there you go. Because you know what Revelations is, though, right? It's a fucking fever dream that good old John the Baptist had. That he claimed an angel came to him and showed him all this shit. No, you ate some mushrooms or something, bro.
Have you
Or
heard,
took some like real good acid. Like I don't.
Have you heard that fan theory or whatever that God is just mushrooms? Like people,
Dude, I believe that.
it's hard not to indulge.
It's the apple.
Well, the apple. See, there's
the
a lot
apple.
of
What is
what
the
ifs.
apple?
There's a lot of what ifs out there.
Well, no, an apple's a metaphor. Then that's the thing. A lot of things in the Bible is a metaphor. A
right.
parable or metaphor or
Right.
homage, as they as you wanna
Throwback to the
call it.
Kokomo press.
But yeah, a lot of. I mean, like we can't actually say
Symbolism and
there
shit.
was a flood because there's no scientific proof that the whole world was flooded.
There's scientific proof that there were large floods in the area, though.
Correct, but there's not a
Right.
proof that the whole world was flooded.
But in those people's eyes, there was a huge flood. You know what I mean? So when they wrote the story, and then everybody else came in, and yada. I mean, it's really tough. It's hard to call bullshit on somebody if they experienced it.
And that's the thing. I'm not the
know
type
you-
of guy that's going
Right.
to ever talk to somebody about any religion and say, well, you're wrong and I'm
Right,
right,
no,
bro.
no,
Like,
I
it's
get
not
it.
how it works.
To them, their world was flooded.
Well, that's
Right.
what he's getting
Many,
at.
many
That's what
people
he's getting
died.
at.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, like
Right.
Yeah,
And that could go true too. Just like we've debunked the whole when the Bible talks about Abraham lived till 987,000 years, it
Your
was only
dad
lunar
talking-
months.
Your dad
Could
was
have been.
talking to me about
That was a theory.
Well, get the fuck out of here.
No, I don't think he lived. I don't think he lived 900 years our time. But there
exactly.
but it-
lunar months.
It could have been lunar.
which comes up to like 70 some odd years, which makes complete more sense.
Right. There's a lot
Easier
of
to wrap your head around.
Right.
And then again, we don't know that.
But the more important
the Red
question is why
Sea. There's
change
so many miracles that you could say are just obviously aren't true, but
Or
they're
natural-
parables
Or natural reaction. Like
or natural disasters that Jesus happened to be in at the time. I
right.
don't know what to
You
say.
know, people are always going to try and rationalize what they see. You know what I mean?
But you've played telephone just as much as I've played
For
telephone,
sure.
and you know.
That's why it's hard to.
and some of these were in languages that no one knew.
Right. They're
just made up.
translated by people who translated another. You know, it's tough.
They
That's why.
decoded through another decoder, and then
Right.
guessed what it said.
Right.
That's also true. There's a lot of guessing in our million or some
My
odd
favorite
years.
was the Tower of Babel.
That's a legit story. Not legit, but like I could totally wrap my head around other languages with that fucking story.
Yeah,
Like,
that's how I
What are you
always
talking about?
like. I
Tower of
firmly
Babel.
believed that growing up. That's how
You know about that story?
other languages.
They were
are.
trying to build a tower to reach the heavens, and then God
was
was like,
gonna
"Oh
be greater than
hell
God."
no!"
No, he said
he just
that
made them all
when
talk
they-
different languages.
When they made it, when they were building it, they said our tower will be greater than God.
and
Gotcha.
God did not like
God
that.
Gotcha.
smited them.
So he touched them with tongues or something like that, and then everybody
That-
came to work the next day and
They couldn't
understand each
communicate.
other.
So all the people that spoke the same. went
Sometimes
to
I wonder if
different
that's
parts
happened
of
on
the
this
world.
show because when he talks, I can't understand what he's saying. I know he's using the words that I use, but it's just that can't mean what he's meaning. But no, I mean that's the tough part. That's what's hard to deal with when it comes to this because nobody has the answer.
No, you don't even know what happened. No one even knows what happens when you die.
Most people
That's
don't
the
even.
problem.
Most people don't even have the question, let alone the answer.
If we knew what happened after we died, everybody would know. But no one's know. Everybody that's like, "Oh, I died and came back," is like, "Well, that could be explained
By 1,000 different things.
Yeah,
Right.
that could
For
have been the DMT rushing through your brain.
The out of body experience could just be your brain was still picking up what was going on. You could hear things in the room.
There's so many different things.
Or
my mom died and came back, and she said that it was she was being rushed down a hallway, and it was just like lights going past her, like zoom, zoom,
Oh,
zoom,
that's
zoom,
scary
zoom,
that you
zoom,
say
zoom,
that
zoom,
because that's my experience with that.
and she never left the room that she was in. She was
but that's
in
her
room
mind.
the whole time.
Like he
That's
said, that could
my
be-
exact experience with dying. Is that exact?
Did you die?
She was,
In a sense,
it was
Okay.
just crazy.
3 letters.
it is the same experience though. Like
Gotcha.
with the death. The
But she
death
said
was
it
that was
very warm.
yes.
And that she was
Almost like
very
people were like,
comfortable.
yes.
She wasn't cold. She wasn't scared.
But isn't
She
that the
wasn't
body releasing
hungry.
serotonin and dopamine to
It
relax
could be
you?
that too, though. Too, yeah. See, but then,
And then she said that she all of a sudden felt like she got pushed back into her body, like she got slammed back down, and it was the worst feeling in the world when she realized she was back in her body. It was horrible.
There's crazy things.
She was like, I don't want to be here.
there's that story of that kid that died for like so many minutes, and he like has like a whole thing about heaven.
Right. They made a movie about that, didn't they?
I mean, I'm sure the Christian picked up on that real quick.
But I know a guy, I work with him, who died on the table, and he flat, like now, I get the sense that he used to be somewhat religious, and now he's not. He said,
Because he didn't see anything?
he said, I'm here to tell you, there ain't nothing. Yet, he was in pain. Obviously, it was having a bad time or whatever. But went out, and then
How long was he dead?
we don't talk. I don't know. I didn't get
See,
that.
that's a big deal because that's the differences in how long. Like, if you died for like 10 seconds,
But
or
regardless,
if you died for a couple minutes,
it doesn't matter though. If nothing
it does
happened to
matter.
him,
If your body's shutting down, well, that's the thing.
in
Like,
his head though,
in
nothing
his head.
happened.
In
Right,
his head,
that's what I'm saying.
He's gonna be sadly mistaken when he goes.
like he starts just doing crack.
It's like,
off
oh, I
of-
was dead a little longer this time. Like, oh shit, there is something.
Well, I mean, I don't know. There's a lot
I
of
believe there's something. I don't know necessarily if it's what everybody's talking about, but I believe that there's some kind of, if you want to call it an afterlife, then sure, there's something going on.
I believe you move on to something.
there's something else,
I believe you move on to something for sure.
and if there's not, I'm not going to know the difference. So,
That's a good answer.
but I truly, just like when I talked to you when we were talking earlier, I said, do you believe it? Then it's real. Then there you go. If you believe something, you really truly have faith in it, is real to you. That is, you know what I mean? Because no one can strictly come to you,
Right.
Nobody and say, no, this is proof.
And if they did, if somebody were to come to you and say, just like we're talking now, I died and I'd seen this, this, and this,
That's not proof.
that's no proof there.
I don't have pictures. There's no video.
Yeah.
If you didn't video it, it didn't happen, bro.
I didn't bring home any ambrosia. So, I mean, at the end of the day, that's their experience, their word. So,
Multiple people haven't had that's another thing is like, a lot of people have died and everybody, not everybody, but a lot of people have different accounts.
lots of different accounts. But the ones that are similar, you notice a lot of times when you see those videos a lot where
wanna
people
latch onto 'em?
where people are dying, that you see them on TikTok and YouTube and all this stuff. People are documenting their aunt's death or their mom's death or whatever. Oh, he's coming. Well, that's a Christian's. That's what they, you know what I mean? If it's chemicals in your brain, what you think is happening, or you wake up and you learn a whole new language. Now that's the one that interests me. Well, the people, like that boy that had a whole story and he knew stuff about people that he never met. That's interesting. Mm-hmm. That's enough to let me know there's something.
You go somewhere.
Or somebody gets knocked out and all of a sudden they are, I don't know if these are urban legends or if this is, but you hear about that stuff where they now they speak Spanish fluently or whatever.
I've heard that where they get in like an accident or something.
And
they
it's
speak
probably
full
urban
language.
legends, but I mean, if that's happening, that indicates there's something somewhere that's a little bit bigger than what we all.
Well, the human mind also is
far more powerful than what we give it credit for.
Or we can even access.
Right.
They say, what do they say? Like 98% of your brain is like not
Yeah,
even
but
being
they've
used.
debunked that in the sense
a lot
that
of percentage. How about that?
you
I'll say
only
that.
use 2% of your brain at any given time. So when you're asleep and you're using your imagination, you can fly and you can, you know what I mean? That is your brain able to, you know what I mean?
I love flying dreams. Like when you actually are like.
Have you had lucid dreams? Is that what they're called? When you're
The only
when
thing
you're
I can, yeah,
consciously,
the only thing I can relate to that is I had like a group of dreams like multiple times where I would be able to like almost jump, but then like float for a long period of time, but then like come back down and then jump, and that happened. But no, I was able to like almost make myself dream that almost every night.
Yeah, but have you?
I know, like get to do it. No, I've never.
Have you ever?
Not that I remember.
When you have those,
Control the dream.
yeah, when you know you're asleep while you're sleeping, so you can control the dream.
Maybe, but I don't remember.
I have. Those are cool as shit. Where like halfway, there's a lot of times where I've realized that I'm dreaming right as I'm waking up, but I've had a couple in my life where I've been sleeping, and I'm doing something. I realize I think I'm dreaming. Hold on, I want to try something, and I do. You fly, or all of a sudden you. In my head, because it's dumb, whatever, but abracadabra or whatever, and then I change scenes, and now I'm on a beach somewhere. Like I've done that, and I think that's cool shit. That's your subconscious and your conscious, blending or whatnot, whatever the
really
words.
Cool.
It is a fucking awesome experience, and there's ways you can make yourself have lucid dreams. People have all these different ideas. I shouldn't say make yourself. People say you can make yourself. I don't know. But it's a neat experience. It's totally freeing. Like you can do 90, anything you can imagine, you can make happen. And that's fun. Is that what's going on when when people are having that?
Well, yeah, say,
I wake myself up from dreams.
I have to.
I like, I don't mean to, but like I'll be dreaming about something and I will physically like pull myself out of it. Like I'll be like punching something and like I'll like physically like I'll start like punching and I'll like my punches will wake me up.
Right. I've woke myself up laughing before in the middle of a dream. Like
I've done that too. Like I've woke myself up from talking.
Yep.
Like I'll
you wake
I'll
up and
start like
what the fuck
like
is that?
Blah, la, la, la. What?
What the hell's going on? Yep, for sure.
Yeah.
I think dreams are cool. I've had some odd experiences with dreams. If I wake up and I have a really vivid dream, I write them down, and then it's interesting to put those together, like what caused that dream, and then it's weird to see what happens in the next few days. It's weird.
I don't know what would cause me to like have my dreams. Like sometimes I just wake up and I'm like, no.
I've had days where I know for a fact, Erin's that way too. Like if something comes up, she'll dream. She tells me all the time, "Oh, great, now I'm gonna have a bad dream or whatever." She knows all of her dreams are probably
Make me yawn.
based on from the last 24 hours. I've had it where it goes the other way, where things like I don't want to say a prediction or whatever, but I'm like, I wonder if this is going to happen now, and then something real close to that happens. Not like picking lottery numbers, shit like that. Just I hear you two talking about something, and then I'll go home and I'll think, I wonder if they're going to buy this house over here, and then you know what I mean? Nothing. I'm not trying to say like psychic bullshit.
You dream about us?
Sometimes, yeah.
Aww.
Nightmare.
I'm naked every time he dreams about me.
Get off your phone.
Yeah, man. Be present.
Unless you're ordering me food, get off your phone.
Or you're printing off my paycheck on your printer.
Well, yeah, that's what I was looking at, actually, is printers.
I bet you were looking at bets.
Beds?
Bets.
No, I lost all my bets today.
Yeah.
I have $5 left.
Yeah. After how much did you put in?
$5, he told us.
$5.
No, you put in more than that.
$7.50.
Did I tell you I broke a tooth?
$7.50. Seriously.
You know how much my
I'll get you
Chinese
McDonald's
food would've
tonight.
cost?
I'll get you McDonald's tonight.
You're such a jerk.
What? Because I'm gonna get you McDonald's?
No, because you said no, you wouldn't.
When?
Oh, let's not get into this because I need to shut the fuck up, don't I?
Oh, Laura's been reading the comments.
Uh-oh.
Let's
Yeah.
just
Have we had
not
comments?
get into this
Yeah,
right
Laura
now.
reads comments on Instagram, and that's her fault. So
What are we getting comments on?
Instagram. We're picking up on Instagram right now.
Like on the videos?
We just, it goes. Sometimes we're big on TikTok. Sometimes we're big on Instagram. And we're never big on YouTube Shorts because we're blocked because you cussers.
Fuck them.
But some people, two people were commented on the clip about when she was yelling at me. And then two people told her to just shut up. And she read that and responded to both the people with her personal account.
Don't do that. She's
like, there were witty responses. It's like, Laura, why are you reading the fucking comments? I'm so mad about it. I'm like, did you click on their profile? She's like, no. I was like, go click on their profiles and then talk to me about it like after, like, because these
thanks
people
for making fun of me on air.
No, I'm with you. I got on it. I told that guy to shut the fuck up too. I said, you shut the fuck up. You don't tell her to shut the fuck up. You shut the fuck up. So I stuck up with you, but you can't read the comments. People are dicks.
You can read the comments.
Remember that whole thing about how we
spent 10 minutes making fun of me about it.
10 minutes?
Yeah.
It's been like 2, and I don't think he was making fun of you. I think he was
Thank
defending
you.
actually.
I'm not making fun of you.
I think.
I'm
could be wrong.
defending you. Remember that whole TikTok where we read mean comments and they tell us we shouldn't even be podcasting?
Yeah. It's one thing when they attack all of us.
What
They
is
work
it?
together as a team. It's another thing when they are like, tell her to shut the fuck up.
Yeah, but that's attacking you and that's attacking the team.
It's attacking the show. Fuck them.
And the team fired back.
Yeah. If I had all
We
that
fired
shit,
back
I would tell him
hard.
to eat my ball sack for you.
Yeah. Eat my
However-
ball sack on a sandwich,
But he's
you little
right.
bitch.
Was it nice, guys?
Don't read the comments.
Don't read the comments. If we get any bigger than we are now, there's going to be so many comments.
Yeah,
I
we're
just
gonna
saw
have to
this
get a
clothing
contract.
line that I follow. That's like just now starting to like pick up in local terms, but it's picking up. And then he posted all the negative comments throughout the years. So many people are like, "This is never going to work. This is stupid.
Yeah.
You're an idiot. This is middleman clothing right here." Like it just talking shit.
Because it's a bunch of fucking
Because that's what people do
haters.
on the internet is they talk shit.
All they're doing is sitting around their house, horribly upset that they don't do anything, and then they want to talk shit about people that try, even if it doesn't matter. Fuck them.
And they didn't even know one of them didn't even know what they were talking about.
I promise, for every one
You're
negative
confused.
comment to anybody, like you're one of the favorites you're the favorite on the show by far. If you go through the comments, right? Everyone I talk to,
No, it's me. No big deal.
that's not true.
Not true. I'm the star of everything. I'm the star of the
Yeah,
new
it's your show, we
skit. I'm the star of the show.
Yeah, we know.
Technically, I'm the star of the Kokomo Press because when I go on, we do numbers.
I'm sorry.
She does numbers.
Some people say, I have
did
the
you ever
best
tell her that?
episodes.
Did you tell her that?
Oh,
I'm
don't you worry.
Did you
She
tell-
knows.
Did you know?
That's why she brought it up just now. Some people say the
brought it
Palicki's
up
run.
just now.
Some people say the Palicki's run the Kokomo Press.
Did you hear him? That's why I brought it up just now.
You did. You were about to say because I was going to say some people say my episode's the best, and then you started going because I know you were about to say actually my episode was the best episode last year.
I was really disappointed that line didn't get any. I followed up with, well, she's been on our best show too. I thought that was funny, and nobody laughed. It hurt my feelings.
Say it again.
Yeah, say it again because we didn't. It went woo.
When Jordan said that you were their most viewed, or you were on their most viewed episode or whatever, I said, well, she's on our most viewed episode also. See, I thought that was funny because you're on all of them,
Probably didn't hear it because there was so much fucking
There was
crosstalk.
there was a lot of cross talking.
I get
Four
it now.
professionals in a room don't know how to do a podcast.
Well, I don't know what to say about that. I mean, I don't disagree.
I
but
mean,
damn.
all I know is some would say that I was doing a pretty good job of stopping myself, but some would say, not me.
You were the only one that would say that you were the only one stopping.
No, some people say. They say.
They.
Yep. Same people. Yeah. Me and Trump have people that talk about us all the time.
You're so dumb.
Some people would say that,
So we need to set that up. How are we going to do that again? Here, right? You said?
I don't know. You set it up.
Well,
I don't
I'm
wanna
not
be a
going to be
part
in
of it.
that one.
I don't want to be a part of it.
I'm not going to be that one because it's going to be her in this one.
How about? I don't think Jordan knows how to take me anymore. I say things now, and he gets like offended very fast. I'm just like, I was kidding.
I don't think he gets offended.
Oh, he thinks I'm being sarcastic 24/7.
That may be true. I don't
It's
want to speak
only
for him.
75% of the time.
I don't believe that number.
What are you over there yawning about? Probably because you got a total of like 4 hours of sleep in the past. Oh,
like a dog.
What's the matter?
Thing won't stop leaving me alone now. I'm so mad about this printer issue.
Share with the viewers.
It's just like I have had this printer for so long, and I've never updated the firmware. I've always denied it, and then for some reason I just hit go ahead and update the other day, and it fucked everything up. It won't let you use aftermarket ink cartridges now, which is what I have.
Can you like not do this?
Why? You don't like when I talk on the mic like this?
No,
Why?
because you're like blasting out my eardrums.
I'm sorry.
I thought you were going to go mute yourself.
I'll just talk like this from now on.
Well, you're loud enough. That's fine.
Okay.
Well, so back to religion. No.
Just do this. Just do this. It's
I'm
fine.
doing it right now.
Oh my god. You just didn't need to do this.
I don't.
You were literally doing this the whole time.
I don't want to get in this one, but he always does that. Just saying.
It was just driving me nuts.
His voice.
No.
Come back, Brandon. Don't leave us.
Baby, come back.
There you go. That was nice. Oh, well.
I'm sorry. I love you. I love you. I'll scratch your back and your hair.
Oh, that got his attention. Go around the other side and a little lower. He'll come back.
Come on.
Why are you so mean to me?
I'm not mean to you.
Why are you trying to tell me how to talk on the mic?
It was just hurting my ears a little bit. I'm sorry.
You are acting like a child.
What number headphones are you? I'll turn you down a little bit. Is that helping?
No, that was me.
Oh, shit. Is this helping a little bit?
Yeah, that now I can't hear myself.
Oh, what about now?
I still can't hear myself.
What about now?
No.
So for our viewers and listeners,
What about now?
Yeah, that works.
Is it
I
a
don't hear
little?
myself.
Is it a little better? How do you not hear
It's just
yourself?
fine. It's fine. Whatever.
it's fine. Are you guys excited about Christmas?
I'll talk like this from now on, okay? It's softer on the lips. It's better on the ears. Some would say, some people say,
It's a nice radio voice.
they prefer this voice
Yeah.
over this voice.
Yes, I like it.
But I don't know who the fuck those people are,
You're just
so.
getting so crazy.
Oh, boy.
Well, Adam's all talk about religion all day, so I get you all hopped up on Mountain Dew.
Oh, my goodness.
My armpit was really itchy for a second. Did
Scratch
y'all
it.
see that?
Scratch it.
I
No one
did
saw it till you
scratch it.
pointed it out. Now everybody's now that's gonna be the most watched part of the video. Everybody's rewinding it and going back.
We can't say why, but I felt really bad about giving a certain someone a panic attack yesterday. I felt horrible.
Yeah, me.
Oh.
Why can't you say why?
'Cause
This
I don't
episode
know.
doesn't come out till Wednesday.
Yeah, but that doesn't come out till later. So
Are you going to that?
probably not. No.
Me neither.
Going to what?
Doesn't matter because you got plans.
Yeah, we got a Christmas that
I
day.
want to watch it though.
Oh, I should be home, and that's why we should. I mean, if they wanted us there, like if that was the gig, then I could probably have made it. But since it's you can come if you want or don't have to, I'm not going to.
I think he wants the party bus there.
I thought you guys talked about that for something else, but I'm not gonna. I don't know. That was between y'all. I thought that was
so confusing.
I thought that was
guys.
for
Let's
a
not talk about
actual
this on
thing.
the podcast.
I don't know. I lost the memory card reader. My printer broke. Like fuck this week, dude.
Yeah,
Bad
it's
week?
been a hard week for you.
It's been today then.
I
Hasn't
worked
it?
16 hours or more on Thursday.
Yeah.
Then my worker just bitched out. My back hurts.
Yeah.
Your worker,
My partner.
Schmin.
Yeah, he's a little fuck. Or just no one's like me. No one's built like me. I'm pretty sure that's what it is.
Yep, you're
Ain't
one of a kind.
nobody dope like you know.
You know, Adam, I know you said that as in jest and make fun of, but it's fucking true.
I said there's no one. Oh my goodness.
There is no one like me.
I agree. For different reasons, probably.
Ain't nobody dope like me, no. Just so fresh, so clean.
I'm pretty dope.
You are.
Why don't you and Aaron go see Oliver Tree with us in Chicago? I'd feel better if a big man was around me and when I was in Chicago.
I'd
What?
especially like it if you wore those ashless leather chaps.
Ooh, Oliver would love that.
You would fit right in. Actually, if we showed him that like one video where everybody's like dancing.
Oh, the dance
What do you
one?
want me to go
yeah.
see?
Like
Yeah, he
there's
does
people
fit
in
in.
assless leather chaps in that video.
There's probably Adam's family in that video.
Yeah.
I mean, Alan's family.
What are I don't even know
keep
who's
looking.
Oliver Twist.
Well, first of all, it's Oliver Tree.
Oliver Tree, sorry.
Oliver Twist is in Scrooge McDuck.
Nope, it
No,
is
it's Charles Dickens.
It's an Oliver Stone film.
Yeah.
Got him.
I need a fucking job.
Got
Can't
him.
do this shit no more. I don't know why.
That's the one time
Sorry.
I made him laugh all episode
I'm-
with an
I'm
Oliver
turning
Stone
red.
joke.
I don't
Like,
know
what
why
the
that
fuck?
cracked me up. That was so fucking lame, but it got me.
It was the lamest joke I've made the whole night, and he's like, he's gonna have an aneurysm over it.
That got me. I don't know why. It wasn't worth it, but it got me. So, anyways, who is Oliver Tree, and what is it? What do you invite me to?
He sings really cool music.
Your guys' cool music?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about we showed Mike, and Mike was like, yeah.
Okay, but how about his music? It's like, nah.
Yeah, I know. I'm not a big fan of his music.
I don't want to go to that concert.
And is it anything like any of the type of music that you know I listen to?
It's like
No.
the wussier version of your. Oh wait, all right, Oliver Tree or Mike's music?
Has Mike's music changed since Porter?
if still Taking Back Sunday and like Foo Fighters. No, not Foo
I like Foo
Fighters.
Fighters. Foo Fighters.
What's the one that had the Pete Wentz guy in it? Fall Out Boy. That's what I was trying to say.
I like Fall Out Boy.
I like Fall Out Boy.
Okay, fuck me. What other emo bands can I name that you guys don't like? And don't get
Anyhow,
offended by
so
it?
tell
What
me
was
about
that band that you played the other night that I had
Taking Back
never
Sunday.
heard of?
Taking Back Sunday.
That was Taking Back Sunday.
Yes.
So anywho, Oliver Tree, what's he saying? What's he about?
He's about life.
And you're trying is he
No, I'm not gonna buy tickets. I wanted to buy tickets. I just bought tickets to Hippie Sabotage instead though.
okay, so you're not actually inviting me anywhere.
But we could because it's buy 3 tickets, get 1 free. I'm not inviting you. I'm saying you should go with us.
Okay. My bad.
Yeah, you're bad.
Hey, you should go with us, but I'm not inviting you. You're absolutely right, and you're completely wrong. That's for you, Jer. Anyhow, so why would I make you feel more comfortable
Did you just shout somebody else on my podcast?
on our podcast? Fuck stain.
He finally pushed back a little bit.
It's mine too.
It's our podcast. Not according to LLC.
I know. That's why my first thought when you said, we'll talk about that off air. Never mind.
What? Let's talk about it now. Don't stop now. Say it. If it's good enough for you to say, our listeners need to hear it.
Our little texting the other day, and you were like, no, you just do them all. I thought, fuck that. Fuck this guy. There will be a contract, motherfucker.
No, there won't. Because it won't be. Because I have better lawyers. He went to our high school.
I'm so confused.
I have him on retainer.
Brandon, then his show.
We're going to make skits. We're going to become the Kokomo Press.
We're stealing all their good ideas and going to try to outdo them.
We're going to rent the Roosevelt Library.
Hear that, Jordan? They're coming for you.
No, we aren't coming for you.
Just me.
I hope you're watching, Jordan. Stop listening on the radio and go back and watch that on YouTube.
The whole time, I'm just thinking to myself, like, yeah, I was in drama club. This is easy.
It didn't look easy.
Yeah, I like it was very fun, and it's fun to watch those guys.
I'm the only one that remembered my lines.
Except for when you didn't.
Hey, there's the door. I remembered every line. I just got a little tongue-tied. And my rider wasn't met, so I was pretty upset about that.
I had a great time.
You know, that's a problem, Jordan.
I asked for only red M&Ms.
Well, and there was yellow in
I didn't
there.
ask for shit other than a complete rewrite of my part.
Yeah, I didn't ask for shit besides, like, could you completely change my side of the story?
But that was a fun time. Those guys are cool.
No, those guys are cool. It's cool to see, like, them work. Like, it was cool to see them doing it because, like, I did make that comment, like, one time where they were, like, doing a different shot and they, like, said the reason for it. I was like, oh, that's professional. And Jordan took it as me being sarcastic. It's like, no, I'm being serious. That was, like, a professional idea there. Like, that was pretty cool.
I learned a lot. I never knew what the clap was for. And now I do.
I still don't.
It's to synchronize the different cameras so that when they're editing at the clap, they know how far the...
Oh.
So that way they can
I was
line
just
it up.
clapping. They were like,
Yeah, Laura got in where she fed in right there.
I was
trying
at the
so
end-
hard.
You did good.
When she was doing the clap, you could tell Jordan or Maddie, one of them, they were about to go... Now go ahead. Because she was like
She's
getting into it.
You give Laura a job, and
she was
Laura's like, no,
plunging
this is
into
not my job.
It was funnier than shit because I could see her out of the corner of my eye, and she was just diving into the clap. I'm like, all right, cool.
Laura's very timid on, like, I don't know how to do that, but, like, once she knows how to do it, and you say, okay, go ahead and do it, like, do not try to take it away from her, because it's like a dog eating its food for the first time. It's like, I will bite your fucking hand
I was
off.
so excited to be able to do something. Because I felt like I was so out of place, and Brandon wanted me there so bad, and I was like, I don't know what to do with myself. Like, I was standing there, and I was like, I don't know what to do with my hands. I don't know what to do.
Well, I could not have pulled my part off without you because you brought the character to life with your makeup skills.
Oh, thank you.
Which, by the way, we can't talk about it. He doesn't want anything out yet, which is fine. I walked in my house, and my daughter goes, "What the fuck?" So
That's funny. It was cool. I wish I had a smaller tipped pencil. That's all I
it
can
was
say.
fine. I think it achieved the effect that I was. It brought to life what I wanted
Good.
in my character and where I thought I would be.
Good.
I'm excited to see it.
I am too. I can't wait. You can tell that all of them, because not to sound like a pro, but this is my second part now, just so you know. I've worked with 2 directors, and I won't say which one, but one of them's better than the other.
Yeah?
No. But it was funny to see, it's just a small town thing, but people care. Like, you could tell that they really give a fuck. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's not Avatar or whatever, but we had fun. Mm-hmm. So, and I'm sure it'll look good. I mean, they're really good at editing.
Well, you suck their dick a little more, Adam.
Fuck off.
Jordan's really nice about it, too. Every time I said something, he was, like, really nice to me about letting me join in. And I kept telling him, if you want me to shut up, just tell me to shut up.
Yeah, guys, they're great. That's awesome. Okay,
We're not talking about how great they are. We're talking about how much fun we had.
Let's all suck Kokomo Price's dick now.
What else? What are we talking about? You pick a subject. This is something we have in common that we did, and it was fun. You're such a fucking wanker. Wow, I looked at the wrong time.
We could have sex. Like right now.
Not if you don't get her Popeye.
I'm not getting her Popeyes. I said McDonald's.
Anyhow.
Take it where I can get it.
Up the butt?
No.
Well, that's where you can get it.
I don't want that. Never mind.
So upset that all my stuff is gone and not working, and I gotta go back to work tomorrow.
Where are you going tomorrow?
Work?
You're going to Chicago tomorrow?
Yeah.
What
Way to tell everybody.
am I supposed to do about my tire?
I'm gonna put a new one on right now.
Oh,
I already told you that.
Becky, forgot about that.
Forgot about that. I told you I'd handle it.
Yes.
Okay.
As soon as you said Chi-Town,
You got worried.
I thought, oh my God, he's leaving. Oh my God, he's leaving. Oh my God, he's leaving. Oh my God, he's leaving.
I didn't even say Chi-Town. You did.
You said leaving.
Yeah, but I didn't say where I was going.
Yeah, but all you had to say was leaving.
But now everybody knows where I'm at.
They don't know. It's not a bit.
Yeah, but you'll be home by the time this is played out, so it doesn't matter.
How do you know?
I was just trying to give you that sense of mystery, and then you ruined it.
Someone was outside our house earlier. Did you see that Jeep? And then it pulled away when we pulled up. Thought that was weird.
That's a great thing to bring up.
That is real weird.
Now you're going to have to deal with that.
That's real creepy. Thanks.
I'll be looking for them on the cameras all night.
Ooh. That's scary. Is somebody out there trying to kill us?
Could just been somebody was just left the house across the street.
Yeah. Or looking for an address. It could be all kinds of things. Could have been an Amazon driver. FedEx.
You can check the mailbox.
It
I
happened.
fucking hate you.
What did I do?
Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. I'm sure that this episode really fucking tickled your fancy with all that religion talk. So enjoy that.
Let us know what you think.
Kind of fits the taking it too far.
We should call it Life After Death.
I don't like that title.
You should just call it religion.
Give me some other ideas.
Why? You're not going to take any of our ideas
We
anyway.
should call it Down the Hallway.
I'm gonna call it.
Hot dog down a hallway.
I'm gonna call it. Old Yeller.
No, you won't.
I'm gonna call it.
You'll figure it out. You'll take all of our suggestions, throw them away, and use something of your own.
I'm gonna call it Matt Rife is a
Hot
fake.
breath on a microphone.
Ooh. Why don't you call it
We're really going to discuss what you're going to call it on.
Busted Nut Baby?
Okay.
You ever bust a nut, Allen?
Once, twice.
Adam Allen.
Allen?
Adam.
Adam?
I like Adam Allen.
Do you?
I think that's your name now.
Why not? He's been calling me Alan for 2 weeks now. 3
Adam
weeks.
Allen.
I haven't called you Alan all day. Now I'm gonna call you Alan from now on.
Why are you being fucking weirder than normal?
When you say things like that, it makes me want to,
What?
It's Brittany, bitch. It makes me want to Shia your LaBeouf.
It's like he wants to push the button to end the show, but he has no will to live right now. Like, he got ready to do it, and then he grabbed the microphone, and now he's stuck.
I forgot how to end the show.
That makes sense. Usually it's with a shitty comment right before, and then you hit the button so I can't reply.
That sounds good.
I'm Mike.